Hi and welcome to another Married to Reselling haul video. I'm out and about today. It's late, it's 12:30, but we're going to hit up some charity shops, got a couple of other errands to run. Let's see what we can find. Got a couple of interesting bits, wasn't great. Yeah, I look forward to showing Faye later, and of course you guys too at the same time. Off to drop the stock off, and then more charity shops. I took a picture of a book in the old magic cabinet underneath where the sales assistant was, and I just remembered to check it out. So I've just looked it up, and I think I'm going to go back for it. It was £10, and it's always, you always wonder, why is it in there? They've got a bookshelf, wasn't on the bookshelf. So yeah, it's on Amazon, various sort of different listings, I guess, various editions or whatever. Sort of 40 quid or out of stock on some of them, and I looked it up on eBay as one available for £70, none sold. Don't know, £10 worth of punt. I think I'll go back for it. Well, I'm glad I went back, grabbed a book, and also spotted something on the bric-a-brac shelf which would have been in the film I took there. So if you were screaming at the video, I got it. I'll show you more later, but here it is. Right, here we go again. So it's 3/4 of an hour I've been out now. I've dropped some parcels off at the post office and been to one charity shop, so it's time I got a wriggle on. Just driving through the old village we used to live in. This church it's 14th century, and this is Gravenhurst, the village. Features in the Domesday book. And we used to live just there where that was our conservatory, and we looked out over the church, which they sometimes lit up. That was really, really lovely. So anyway, onwards and upwards, off to drop this stock off and hit some more chassis. Right, that's those dropped off. Now I better get on to some charity shops. The weather's taken a turn for the worse, but I've just left my second charity shop, and I think it's fair to say that, is it my second? Yeah, I think it's fair to say that Faye is going to be pretty, I don't know, what's the word? Well, not impressed, but she's loving sort of collectibles and breakables and stuff. And so far I've done all right, so stay tuned for later in the video where I'll be showing Faye. You guys will have seen bits and bobs that I've already shown. You'll have seen it before her. I'm not very good at filming in charity shops, I'm afraid, because I'm just trying to sort of scan everything. And it's weird actually, although I'm very, very comfortable scanning products on my phone and looking things up on eBay, I don't really like filming in charity shops. But it is something I'd like to do more of. I don't have a GoPro, everything's done on the phone. So watch this space, maybe I'll improve in the next one.
Remember when we saw that advert with that dog that turned into a fire? The advert with that dog and the boy. The dog could do tricks on that skateboard. Wait, I just saw it. Oh yes! We got these for shipping. Oh.
Right, all done. It's got dark. I hit 4 or 5 shops, I think. Not as many as I thought I might get around, but traffic was pretty bad. I was in a town, or skirting around a town. I think I've probably got a collection of the sort of most eclectic, random collection of pickups that I've probably got in a single haul. So I'm just getting home, gonna unload it all, gonna hide it from Faye, so we're gonna go in the dining room, gonna stack it up, keep things hidden in bags and what have you, and show her and you what I got. Back in the dining room, I've unloaded everything. Faye's been walking around literally with her eyes closed. I've been guiding her around in and out because I've got everything stacked up over here. There's something peeking out over the top which I'm a bit disappointed about, so she has seen one thing.
Just one.
But that is it. And as I said a second ago, this is probably the most randomest collection of pickups I think I've ever got on my own.
Ooh.
Faye did ask me if I missed her outsourcing. To which my reply was sort of completely business focused, and I was just like, yeah, well, I was in one shop and there was just so much bric-a-brac I really could have done with you. But of course I missed her company as well, because we do have a laugh when we're out and about. But today I needed to get out on my own and just whip round. So I left the house about 12:30, and as I said in the videos that you'll have already seen, I was making slow progress, and then I started hitting traffic, trying to get sort of round the town. But overall, I suppose I'm kind of happy. I like sourcing for Amazon, and I got a little bit of stuff for Amazon, and I got a whole lot of stuff for Faye as well to research. We're cross-listing on over to Etsy at the moment, so picking stuff up for Faye is quite sort of rewarding for me, and it's going to be quite rewarding when hopefully, if she's sort of happy with some of the stuff I've got. showing her what I've got. So I've got this screen up. Let me just show you. There's the screen. So literally she
Privacy
can't
screen.
see. She can't see that. Oh, that, because that's around over there.
I have asked questions.
Yeah. What do you want to know?
Well, I asked you if the boot was full, and you said, like,
Yeah,
quite
it sort
full.
of was. And actually, when I was unloading it, I realised one of the reasons it was quite full was because we're carrying a load of clothes around with us that are going in for repair to resell. So that there's like a big bag for life full of like a jacket and
It's just
stuff
a jacket.
like that. Well, it's quite. Anyway, so that was sort of getting in my way. I should have put that like on the back seat or something.
How many shops did you go to?
I went to one. Then I dropped the stuff off at the shopping village, which I showed you. And then I went to 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 shops.
He's
which-
out for over 4 hours.
Yeah. I did go to Simmons as well and have some lunch, and of course, keep me going on the coffee.
But lunch is for losers. Okay, and I think I'm predicting what you picked up. I'm gonna have a little prediction.
Okay.
I reckon you got hullabaloo, cranium hullabaloo.
Faye, that's the one that Faye could see, the one thing that she's seen, so that doesn't count, obviously.
I reckon you got a teapot.
When I was unpacking, full disclosure, something rattled together as I put it down. So Faye's got that down as a teapot. Any particular, what sort of teapot?
Hornsey.
How many cups?
3 cupful Hornsey. I think you've got a paperweight. I think you've got a Scrabble, and I think you've got 4 DVDs.
Okay. Well, should we find out?
Let's find out. I've been here listing today.
So first off,
Oh, the privacy screen's staying up.
of course it's staying up.
Okay.
Yeah. The thing that I went back for something. I talked about it earlier. Faye obviously doesn't know that because she hasn't seen the video. Was this book. A story, that way around, a story as sharp as a knife.
Say it again, babes.
A story as sharp as a knife by Robert Bringhurst. I put some stuff up on the screen already, so you'll have seen that. But just to let Faye know, so it was $9.99, and I actually took a picture of this as I was paying. It was in the magic counter.
Okay.
I took a picture of it and thought I'd check it out in the car because I didn't want to like get it out and what have you. There's a few different listings on Amazon. This is the what they call Folio Society. So we've sold Folio Society. It was the I want to say the Third Reich. No, it was the not Doctor Who. What do we have? Book.
Sherlock?
Sherlock. That's it. And that was 3 or 4 books in a big volume. Yeah, volumes. So this is on eBay. I think there's one listing for £70. It's on Amazon. There's about 6 different listings. I'd have to look into which one's like the hardback and the Folio Society one. But the lowest was $39.99 plus post.
Brilliant.
I have a feeling this one was actually out of stock.
Good
so I'm
one.
hoping for a tenner into 60 or 70.
Nice, well done. Supposed to tuck it around there.
It's all right there. Okay. And then in the shop, I actually paid for a bit of a random one. This, so it's mini croquet. Give you a game later. 4 balls, 4 mallets, the little hoops you have to go through, and it's by the British Games Company. And when you look at this, that's the sort of thing that was like, it would be in like, I don't know, John Lewis, or do you know what I mean, like in their Christmas selection. But actually, in terms of ones in a wooden box, they do okay. There's not loads for sale. There's a few sold, and often they're paired up with the indoor bowls.
Oh.
Yeah. But I paid $2.49. So, had this been like $8.99 or something, I wouldn't have bothered. But at $2.49, I'm really confident we'll get at least 20 quid for that, which might sound a bit stretching, and maybe it is, but at $2.49, that's the point.
Especially at this time of year.
Yeah. This is a random one.
That's what you just said for that one.
Did I? Well, I did say this is the most weirdest collection of stuff I think I've got. So these are España Imperial Baraja the poker to like Spanish. I haven't even looked inside. There's really nothing inside. Oh, brilliant! Someone sellotape the cards to the thing. Hopefully they peel off without taking all the coating off. Oh God. Anyway, I looked up those, and there's not loads for sale, but there's a few sold for like over 20 quid.
Nice. How much were they?
£2.50.
It says on the back a pound.
Oh man. Well, they're either £1 or £2.50, depends which way I put it on the counter. I have a feeling I put it that way up because that's what I thought it was. So anyway, either way, there we go.
Nice. Random collection so far.
How many DVDs did you say?
4.
You said. Well, there's number 1.
Ooh.
Cirque du Soleil. I paid, it's 10p. It's a charity shop. She came over and told me all DVDs were 10p. It's the only one I got from that shop. And this goes for quite good money.
Can we just scan it?
$14.98 FBA, cheapest price. Whatever Faye said, $9.26 plus post. 11, whatever it was. There we go. So 1 DVD.
10p barg.
Yeah. Sold this recently. This is one I wasn't really looking at, and then I picked it up, and then I think A to Z resellers picked it up and sold it. I think they've sold it already. So £2, get 15 to £20 for that, no problem. And fast as well, sells fast.
The last 3 things you've shown have all been purple.
Oh yeah. Oh, I should need to find something purple. Hullabaloo. Cranium hullabaloo. Talk about this every time I pick it up in terms of that it's a bit of a bolo. It does alright on Amazon. 20 to £25, and I paid $2.99. It's a kid's game. These are interesting. This is from the first charity shop. $3.99 Nespresso. And it's, get the top off. It's a little glass and like steel or whatever, stainless steel, I guess. Doesn't actually say.
It'll say on there's like a little booklet in there.
Yeah. Yeah. And I looked this up on eBay, I think. And in new condition, they're about 40 quid. And I'd hasten to guess that they haven't been used, but obviously we'll have a good look at that and decide what condition we want to advertise those in. But they were $3.99. Was any of that in Canberra?
I think so.
Oh.
I'd have picked those up.
Yeah.
Not saying I wouldn't have picked those up, but I would have definitely.
Same.
I'd definitely pick that up.
Right. I was in Keach, which is a hospice shop, and I was scanning, and I've put some film in there already. Just scanning the shelves, I mean, visually, with the camera, and there was a kid walking around with a Lego Technics box, and it looked new. And he said to his mum that they were 20 quid on Amazon. Couldn't believe it. And I was waiting for him to just like get distracted and put it down so I could pick it up and run off with it. But he didn't.
No.
Anyway, I did find this, which is Star Wars Lego, obviously, 75137, £3.25, and it says on the label there, not checked. Now, I'm really not interested in picking up used Lego anymore. However, this one was a good rank on Amazon. It was around, it was sub 100,000 in rank, and it was 65 new and 50 something used. So for that, I'm gonna take the risk, you know, that even
I
if
normally
we need,
check them anyway.
yeah, and even if we need a couple of bits and bobs, we've got quite a few sort of little spares, but otherwise we just order them off Bricklink or another. So yeah, I was
How much was that one?
pleased with that. $3.25.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Trivial Pursuit Party, £3, goes for about 20. Rubik's Race.
That's the back.
Oh, yeah. I paid £2, and that goes for about 20, 15 to 20.
Have we had that before? I haven't seen that before.
The worry is, we heard it, lots of bits. So the worry is, there's lots of people dropping messages on our videos. The worry is that it's not complete, but there we go. You know,
So is there
something else from a spares pile. And the Facebook group, check it out. Links in the description of this video. Paid up for these, really, I guess. It's 30 books. Wasn't paying any attention to what it actually is. Walker Stories, I don't know, it's a series of
Have
stories.
you seen if they're all in there? Have you counted?
Yes,
Oh.
the perfect first step into fiction. 30 books to build reading confidence. £141.70, little decoy new price on there. Anyway, this was out of stock on Amazon and it had lots of reviews. So I obviously could have checked it on eBay and could have checked it on Keeper for Amazon to see historical pricing. But to be honest, I couldn't be bothered. I just grabbed it for $8.99, hoping to obviously turn that into some profit. No, this is a bit random. I actually went back for this in a different charity shop. It's Dickens Collection Musical Illuminated Carol Singer. So it was in the window. I actually saw it on the way out. I was just looking in the window afterwards, which was a complete mistake. I should always look in the windows before you go in. It's from 1970 something.
Oh, I can put that on Etsy then.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that I was buying today, I was thinking exactly that.
Our Etsy shop, I only list vintage stuff, so it has to be 20 years old plus.
Yeah. I looked this up, and it's definitely vintage. And the batteries are even in there. She gave me a little demo.
That's beautiful.
There we go. And that sells for, I'm trying to remember now. I might have done a little screenshot. Sells for profit. I think £30-ish. Maybe a bit more. I wouldn't have spent £7.50 on anything less than that. One for Faye.
That one was for me.
Hold your hands out.
Oh my god.
Up. Part them. Okay, wait. No.
I've got
hold them
itchy
out.
fingers!
You can't get itchy fingers now. Put your hands straight, please. Wait.
I've only got little hands.
Whatever you do, make sure no one tickles you.
Oh.
There you go. So they're little Whittards of Chelsea, like a little espresso set. Guess how much I paid? I mean, how much would you pay for that?
I don't know. $5.99?
You won't scare me.
$5.99?
£2.
Oh, nice.
Wasn't going to leave those behind for £2.
No.
Quite cute.
They are
I've only just noticed actually, one's
vertical.
yeah, and one's horizontal. Do you reckon it's meant to be like that?
Yeah.
Because then you might expect the saucer to be maybe a bit different. But anyway. So I very much had Faye in mind when I bought those. I didn't so much have Faye in mind when I bought these. Hold your hand out, please.
I'm sure I've just got something floating in my drink.
That's a shame.
Probably charity shop scars.
Wait. Oh, no looking.
I'm not looking, just gonna move my head. Oh, a mug tree.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, what a mug tree. So these are the little soup.
We've never
things.
picked these up before.
No,
have we?
I looked them up. I looked up. I think I searched oxtail Scotch broth soup mug bowl, and went sold high to low. And I think when they're complete, they come in a set of 6, and obviously there's only 3 here, as you can see. So I went high to low, kept scrolling down. So it started with the 6s, went into 5s, 4s. When I got to the 3s, 3s were around £20, and they were 75p each, so £2.25. I wasn't paying attention to which 3 were for sale for that sort of money. So, you know, maybe Scotch broth is harder to get on its own or something, who knows. But I think, or maybe they're the most common 3, you know. But I was quite happy for £2.25.
You've been, like the shops you've been to today are cheap.
Yeah.
My eyes are closed.
So what we got? You predicted 4 DVDs. Well, you got 1 so far.
Yeah,
You
correct.
predicted a Hornsey teapot.
Yeah.
Cranium Hullabaloo, which you knew.
A Scrabble. Did I say Scrabble?
Yeah, that was it, wasn't it? Okay, how's your hands out?
Teapot.
So this is, you can open it now. This is a old Tupton ware teapot, and it's called, I think it's called Farmyard Scene. And obviously what you can't see is it's, what do you call that?
Like raised, like, it's like hand painted. It's almost, I don't know how you describe that.
Yeah, it's like ridged, raised. There you go, you probably get the idea. And of this one, so this stuff goes for quite decent money.
Luna always likes to make herself known in a video. And we get old scraps.
I paid £8, so I paid more than I kind of want to, and I was really umming and ahhing as to whether to get it or not. But then I thought eBay, Etsy, I don't know if it's, I can't remember if it's vintage or not. There's no like crazing particularly, I can't see any in fact. And I think that's a safe 30 quid. I don't think I saw any for sale, but there had been some sold. So that's the sort of demand that we want. Next up, it's alright, you don't have to shut your eyes for more.
Okay.
Was this.
Nice one.
Guess how much I paid?
£2.95.
Made in Poland.
Oh wow. Didn't see that coming.
So, what are you saying?
Same bargeware. I'm saying I'll pick this up for sure. I need to find out what the logo is. But
jug?
love it.
Milk?
No, I'm thinking tea.
Oh yeah, tea. It's got like the holes in here. Yeah.
Well, that's just because it's got a spout. Oh, is that to filter the tea leaves?
Oh, that would be my guess.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah. Pretty good condition. Don't know if that could be.
That's funny because like just assumed anything like that would be made in England, but we had the stuff that was USSR that I thought was bargeware, which I'm now just thinking it's similar to bargeware in the last tool video, and now this one made in Poland.
You can see like the, what do they call it? Like a rivet. Is that what it's called there? And then on the other side, it's like a yeah. It's like an open, you know, there's nothing on the end there. So whether or not it should be, it doesn't feel like it's going to go through. But obviously that would definitely be worth mentioning.
Yes, and I'll look at other ones if I can find them, see if it's just how it is.
Yeah, £2.95.
Nice one.
This one.
Blimey,
Right.
babes.
Yeah, I really went for it today. I was channeling my inner Faye. But the thing about this one was, I wouldn't ever pick up anything like this.
No, no.
You see, yeah.
No, it's a fake.
You know, you see vases like this sitting on charity shop shelves all the time, don't you?
It's very hyacinth bouquet.
Le Pearl. It's called Blue Gardenia. So I just punched into eBay, Blue Gardenia, Le Pearl, Japan, and I found this vase twice. And like, you know when you Google something, like say you Google something quite random, and it always comes up whatever you want, and it'll be like Amazon, like, so say you're searching for like playing cards, even if the ones that you're searching for aren't there, it's always like, buy playing cards at Amazon, or buy playing cards on wish.com or whatever.
Yep.
And I sort of like feel like sometimes that happens with eBay, and it's always from a like international seller who's charging like $100 postage, and like whatever for the item, and you think, does this actually exist, or have they got some like really clever software that just like anything you search for, and if you order it, then they like desperately try and source one, and it's 30-day delivery, you know? Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
So I know that all sounds a bit weird, but honestly, you see everything, don't you? Online, people will do anything to make money, and sort of drop shipping in that way is a huge business. Now, it's got a big, I'll call it a crack. Where can we see it?
Doesn't sound too good. Let me see.
There. It's on the outside. There.
Oh yeah.
Goes all the way up round. Goes all the way up, all the way up here. And I looked inside and it's on the inside as well. So I was at the counter, I was buying some other stuff. I picked it up. I looked it up. I saw that there was a couple of available at like 80 quid or whatever. Couldn't find any solds, but I don't know exactly what pattern it is or anything like that. So I couldn't, you know, you're trying to find this stuff out in a matter of seconds. So then I was like, well, and I said to the lady, oh, it's got to be cracked down. And I think she then thought I was going to try and get money off. And she said to me, well, that's why it's so cheap. And I was like, yeah, it's fine. I was just sort of commenting, just making conversation really more than anything. But at the end of the day, then I could have just put it back. And I just thought, yeah, it's £2.50. Like,
make it Faye's problem.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I just thought it's £2.50. Why not? Why not?
Why not give Faye broken vase to sell?
Yeah, maybe it'll sell for 30 or 40 quid. Maybe it won't ever sell.
Always use it for crocks in the bottom of the pots in the garden, can't we?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, the thing is about buying stuff like this and everything that we buy. You know, we're not experts. We're not experts in ceramics, pottery, glass, games. We're not experts in anything. We just buy stuff that we think we can sell. That's kind of what our reselling sort of business is about. You know, sometimes you hit duds. When we buy this stuff and we put it on YouTube, it's just because we want to share what we're doing. We're not telling you that this is what you should do. I'm not telling you this is how you should pack something or this is how much you should sell something for. It's just what we do, that's all. And so I picked that up and we'll see. It's just a bit of fun, isn't it? The thing is, Faye sort of has been saying a lot in the last week. You've been sort of saying to me, I'm really enjoying like listing breakables, ceramics, pottery. I'm really enjoying doing different things. I didn't look at a single item of clothing today.
Good.
There is no clothing coming up. I just thought I can't be bothered.
Yeah, I prefer hard goods. I prefer like the vases, the cups, all that sort of stuff. It takes up more room in storage when we've listed it, but I mean,
it's more interesting, isn't it?
It is. You're never going to come back with the same collection of things, but each week you could come back with 10 mint velvet tops and 2 pairs of Levi's.
And 5 smart ass board games, which we've been selling.
Have you picked one up today?
Ooh. Family favourite, Tipping Point. We had 2 of these for sale recently. I bought 2 on the same trip, only a few haul videos back, and they both sold simultaneously, one after the other, within an hour. They sold, or they were listed on Amazon. They were cross-listed to eBay using Joe Lister, and they both sold on eBay. So Amazon shipped it to the eBay customer, and it's as easy as that. So I'm going to list this one higher because they're not easy to come by. If you do see it, pick it up. I opened the box and checked the motor was working, so there's a battery in there, so I know it's working. We don't ship anything with batteries. The batteries will be coming out. But I paid £3. And I'm going to go for $29.99 on this one. The last 2 have sold for about 22 or 23, but I'm going high. But I quite like to play that again as well.
Okay.
I thought it was fun.
We'll play it this weekend then. It's nice having a games night. When we get loads of games, we do sort of pick a few to play, and it's good, better than watching telly.
Now this one, I was having like a sort of remorse because, well, no, the thing is, later on in the day, I was trying to remember what I'd picked up, and I remember that I'd picked this up. But then I thought, did I pick it up though? Because I was going to ask them to check if the DVD's inside, and I completely forgot. And then I thought, maybe I just left it on the shelf. Maybe I didn't even end up picking it up. So I want to know. Do you want to know? I want to know.
Live. Is the DVD in there? Because the DVD is not normally in there. Now, A to Z resellers often tell us, well, we had a conversation with them recently, and they said they're always in there. They never check in the shop. They've always been lucky when they got home, they're always in there. It's never crossed their mind that they wouldn't be in there. Whereas we've had loads. We've had loads missing. Even in a shop, I picked one up, and it said 100% complete. I said, look, can I just check that the DVD's in there? They're like, yeah, but it will be. And I looked at it on the counter, and it wasn't in there. And they ate their words.
What are we going for? Yes or no?
Yeah.
please. Does it say complete or anything?
Can't even see a
Oh,
price.
what price is it?
Oh, £2.50.
Yeah, £2.50. It's like those videos that you watch on Facebook where they just never get to the actual thing that's going to happen.
Well, get on with it then.
It's like when you're watching it and then they rewind it a bit, and it's like you've just watched adverts and then they go back to the bit where he's opening the box and we're going to find out.
Open the...
And then they do it again.
Stop it!
Oh, I nearly knocked the coffee over. Hang on a minute. How many things have we got? How many layers have we got to unpeel to find out the answer to the question? But is it in there though? Is it actually in there? Oh,
It's the right one, yeah. It's not like,
Ah,
I
it's
know.
got- and we've got all the pieces, the dice and the cards. And the board.
Beautiful.
This one, so it's Seen It, Magical Moments,
Disney.
Disney. I looked it up because I had to check it because
Would you like me to
the
look
price
it
had gone down. No, don't worry about it.
up? Well done.
I'll do it. Game for Fame.
Does this remind you of the first time we ever got this?
Yeah, we cleared out a Debenhams clearance section.
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
We picked it up from someone's house on Facebook Marketplace
Okay.
in a local village where you used to live.
Oh, yeah.
And we couldn't sell it. For
Why?
ages. We just got
What,
stuck
it
with
wouldn't
us.
sell?
Yeah, it wouldn't sell.
This is going to sell £2.
£21.99.
A Ravensburger the Thames, £2. And this was about 20
Let me see the front.
used.
Oh, I like that one. Maybe I'll do that.
And we need some more jigsaws because our little helper is almost bled us dry. Blankety blank, £1. This is really rare, apparently. I looked it up on eBay, there's like newer versions and stuff. If you've never heard of this, it's because you're young. This was from, well, this board game was from 2002, but it'd been going a lot longer than that. And it was Les Dawson in my era when I used to watch it.
I don't think I've ever watched it, so I think I'm too young.
And yeah, so providing it's all there and everything, I think I can get over £30 for that. Even the newer ones used sell for 30 to 40. Catchphrase 150. This is a pretty decent one.
Oh, it's the newer version with what's his face on it?
Mulhern.
Mulhern.
And I paid £1.50 for this one.
Wow, the rank is 817.
Yeah, and it was 1,000 when I looked, so it's gone up.
4 from £14.99. What did you pay? £1.50.
£1.50.
Wowzers.
Another Ravensburger, a windmill one. This was out of stock, and I paid £1.75. And someone has very kindly written on the box, complete.
What
In
apps?
biro.
Oh, we can use a magic eraser, hopefully. What an absolute
You never get it all
conker.
out with a magic eraser, not biro on cardboard like that.
Sorry.
There you go.
In demand.
Here we go.
You want to play this weekend as well, don't
Upwards.
you?
Yeah, actually, we buy this whenever we see it, as long as it's the right price. And the other day I was thinking, oh, I should have kept one, but actually I'm sure I've got one in the bar, and it's like missing. I don't know if it's missing letters. I think it's like missing a stand, or the middle bit's broke. I think the middle bit's broken, which doesn't matter. So yeah, definitely want another go at this. It's like Scrabble, but better. £3 I paid for that, and it sells for I think it's £17.99 at the moment used. But with FBA you can get a bit more.
Wow.
This is called Marine Commander 3000.
Millennium Marine Commander 3000.
yeah.
Is it basically battleship?
You know when in a charity shop, like the bigger something is, the more they charge.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that? Well, this was only £2, and this is big. Look, upwards is big. Look at that. I mean, it's positively towering over upwards.
Where's the price?
Here, £2.
Oh, so you actually got it from, okay.
And
Not a handwritten one.
no, And it's like, yeah, it's battleships or whatever. And it's quite old, I think. I don't know if there's a year on there anywhere. 2000. Oh, Millennium. Millennium 2000. It's German, made in Munich. This was alright actually. I can't remember, I looked it up on eBay. I don't think it was on Amazon. If it was on Amazon, it was out of stock. So I looked it up on eBay. Not many for sale, and the ones that have sold have done pretty well. Like 30 quid pretty well, maybe more, can't remember.
Let's hope it's complete. Have you got it in you to check that one?
Yeah, I can count shifts. Quick recap, Faye went for 4 DVDs. So far shown 1.
Scrabble.
A Scrabble, no Scrabble yet.
A teapot.
Hornsey teapot,
Oh, yeah.
only because I asked you to be specific and you took a stab, but you did get teapot. And obviously you got cranium because you cheated, hullabaloo because you cheated.
No, because you just exposed it.
So the next thing to show you, paid up for this. This is early on. I'm in an R-in.
My mum's got stuff out of this range.
But it's Port Miriam,
I think.
Honeysuckle. It's from 1972, so it fit the description. Well, it says 1972 on it, but then it says dishwasher proof, so that can't be right.
Maybe it just means that someone that washes
When we
dishes
say
can
we're
wash
not
that.
experts in anything, this is what we mean.
Maybe the
It says on
design-
here 1818, so it's definitely vintage.
No, the person that so the design is probably from 1972, but I think your parents have got some of this stuff as well.
Yeah, it rings a bell. Quite nice. Anyway, I paid £6.50 for it, but I looked it up, and there's a few sold, and not many, if any, available. I don't think there was any available of this vase, but there were some sold for a few quid, like 30 quid.
We need to put our finger out this weekend and update our Etsy for international.
Yeah, we do. So that was quite nice.
I like that. It's my. I'm trying to get honeysuckle in the garden, so there's at least one honeysuckle flowering all year, or all times of the year. So far I've got
Oh,
2.
just pop that in the garden. And finally,
I mean, this is all you got.
yeah, I know, it's not loads, is it? I think I did alright.
I think you did really well.
So this is the last thing, and this was the thing that
Is it bric-a-brac?
It is. This is the thing that I went back for early on in this video. I said I'm going back, and I also got I went back for the book.
How back did you get? Did you drive
Oh
off?
no, I was sitting in the car and I was just talking to the camera, and I said, hang on a minute, I'm going back.
This was in your first shop?
Yeah. So I went back for the book, but whilst I was waiting for someone else to pay, thank you other person for holding me up, because, which they're perfectly entitled to do obviously,
Yeah,
we're in a shop.
It's not all about you.
Yeah, I spotted these, and I'd already been looking at the shelves, and I filmed the shelves as well, so you can rewind it and you'll see these sitting on the shelves. And I looked it up, so it's Sonoma Happy Trails, made in China. And when you look up, and it's got that thing, so I got 2, so there's the horse, 2 of those, and a matching plate.
That's very.
Now, I think I've already done this,
It's
but
got like a cowboy on it.
yeah, so well, Sonoma's West Coast, isn't it? So it's West Coast, is
America.
where Sonoma, America, California area, they make wine and stuff. To be honest, I have no idea whether it's got anything to do with that at all. But I looked this up, Sonoma, Happy Trails, sold high to low, and their stuff does well. And I paid $9.99 for the 3 pieces.
Were these? Sorry, did you already say this? Were they in the magic counter?
No, they were sitting on a shelf. Yeah, I did say I'd filmed the shelf, and then I was just waiting to pay, and then I just looked over and thought, oh, what else could I spy? And it was just, the pattern sort of, like, it was sitting like that, flat on the shelf. I didn't even see that there was 2 of them or a plate, so I just went over and sort of to have a quick browse. Punched it in the shop, which is highly recommended. I don't know.
Nice. They're like dog bottles.
I'm quietly confident that we'll get quite good money for those.
Well done, babes.
So watch this space. What's your favourite pickup of mine?
Do you know what? I think you did really, really well. I'm loving the variety you bought me home.
Are you seeing why it took me a bit longer now? Because you
Yeah.
were asking me about it. She was asking me if I was having an affair. Because,
Joke.
yeah, maybe we'll edit that out. Maybe we'll leave it in. But just because when I'm looking this sort of stuff up, this is out of my comfort zone in many ways. And so, you know, picking up board games and scanning board games into Amazon takes seconds. But when I'm looking this stuff up, it takes me more time. And I'm sort of pondering a bit more.
Procrastinating.
Yeah. More. You know, and then it takes longer to wrap at the till and all that sort of stuff. And then you're carrying it more carefully and packing the boot more carefully and all that stuff. So that's the reason that all of this trip sort of took longer, but I couldn't really say that earlier. So yeah, what
I really like the made in Poland bargeware style teapot. I think that could well be my favourite. Or the Sonoma stuff you just showed. What's your favourite pickup?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I quite like, it's buried over there now, the book.
Oh yeah.
You know, books are very, very straightforward to sell. I don't think I opened it up and showed you inside, but absolutely mint condition. So in terms of like the condition though, there's no marks or annotations. I'll always use the phrase apparently unread when it looks absolutely mint. Like there's no dirty thumb marks on the corner of the pages, no creases, folds, no marks, nothing at all. I'll say apparently unread. And no marks, no annotations, etc., etc. And yeah, it's going to be easy to list, and it should bring us a good bit of profit. But all these breakables I like as well. I really do. I mean, pretty pleased with that. I like the Port Miriam vase.
Don't you think though, like you say, it's not your kind of bag, but they weren't I don't know a lot about bric-a-brac.
No.
I just learn as I go. But don't you think it makes a trip exciting? I mean, it's great when you know that Upwards is going to sell and you might find 5 boxes of Upwards on a day out. But when you just bring one-offs home, like when you saw this on the shelf,
I couldn't pick it up quick enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I said was it's out of my comfort zone because, I can spot a fake DVD, or I can spot if a board game or a jigsaw is battered on the outside, then it's going to be battered on the inside, and those sort of things, those cosmetic things, are very easy to grade, if you like.
Or even if a game feels light, you
Yeah.
just kind of get a feel for that sort of thing, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. Or the sort of stuff where it's always the same pieces that are missing, or like
broken.
the DVDs missing out the DVD games and stuff like that. This stuff I'm way less experienced with, so obviously I know various brands to look out for. When I picked this up just because of the pattern. When I looked at the bottom of it, Port Miriam, yeah, great. I know that's a decent seller. Incidentally, I saw in the last charity shop I went to, I didn't buy them, but they had 4 Port Miriam pasta bowls.
Oh yeah.
I looked them up on eBay and they'd call them pasta bowls there, whether that's what they actually are. They're more cereal bowl size, and 2 salt and pepper shakers. Now they wanted £8 a bowl. Right, they were priced £8 individually, and I said to the lady, "Excuse me, are these meant to be £8 each, or is this £8 for the set?" And she said, "Oh no, they're £8 each. They're Port Miriam, they're very expensive." And I said, "Yes, they are very expensive, aren't they?" Because I'd looked them up, and they're on eBay for 20 quid. So I didn't take it any further than that, other than agreeing with her that they were very expensive, and put them straight back. I know that. The only reason I looked them up on eBay to see that they were 20 quid is because I felt like 8 quid a bowl was a bit too much, but I thought, well, maybe they've done the research that I haven't yet done, so I'll quickly do it. Yeah, no, my instinct is right, these are way too expensive. And the salt and peppers as well. I think they wanted like 5 each. For the salt
I'll
and
take
pepper.
the salt, but I haven't got enough for the pepper. I need the pepper.
Because when you're pricing 4 bowls individually, like you need to keep those together as a set.
You do, yeah.
You can't sell them for 8 quid each. If you really want to charge 8 quid each, charge £24 for the set.
Yeah.
Don't price them at 8 quid each. Anyway, unless you run a charity shop when you're watching this, then what I've just said is absolutely insignificant to you. But I think we all know where I'm coming from. If you resell, you know exactly what I mean.
So yeah, your favourite pickup was the book. Cool.
Yeah.
I think you did really, really well, and you know what? It's nice that you've come home with some. It's like it's not a gift for me, but it's just nice because I didn't know what you were going to come home with, and yeah, it gives me something to get on with this weekend. Not that I didn't have anything to get on with.
Yeah, have you seen the Harry Potter stack we've got back there?
I've got a few little bits going on.
Yeah, just a couple. Yeah, well, we both have. Well, we hope you enjoyed that video. Hope you enjoyed the out and about stuff. Trying to do more of that. As I said earlier, I'm not very good at filming in charity shops. Not really that comfortable doing it because I'm sort of in work mode. And although I obviously want to share all of that with you, it's just a lot harder. I think if you're walking around car boot sales, it's quite a bit easier because you're covering more distance. You know, you can just put your camera on record, point it in the direction you're walking and browse the stalls. Charity shops is quite different to that.
It's hard because you don't necessarily want to pick other people up in a video because you can't. Some of the shops can be really small.
Yeah.
But also if you've got a hands full of stuff that you're carrying that you've found on the shelves,
Yeah.
it's difficult, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it'd be easy if we were both out together, but we haven't been going out together so much because we've been so busy. But maybe I'm hoping that I might persuade Simon to pop out tomorrow.
We're going out on a date.
Are we?
Is that what you're saying?
Are we?
What, a sourcing date?
Are you taking me out on a date?
No.
Oh. We're going out.
Yeah, and also, you know, they can be playing music in charity shops, and that's annoying because I can't have that on the video. So they have to put silence or put music over it. And you know, you sort of want to feel the atmosphere. So obviously, you get the atmosphere at a car boot, so don't you? You get all the sort of hustle and
Fights
bustle.
and stuff.
yeah, the swearing and all that.
Can't smell
but
the chip van though.
No, that doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't happen in charity shops. So anyway, as we were saying, hope you enjoyed the video. Please like it if you did, and if you're not subscribed to the, I'll do that once more because I think you were still. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, hit the notification. 3 videos a week. Hope you're enjoying them. Hope you like the new look. Take care. Bye for now.
See you later.
My arms don't look real.